What is a due diligence period in real estate? So, when you're purchasing a house, you make an offer, the contract is accepted by the sellers, right? And you're under contract. Generally, this initial stage in the contract and the closing period is what's referred to as the due diligence period. And this is usually anywhere from a week to 2 weeks or longer or shorter, just depends on how you and your agent negotiate it. But the most common thing that happens during this period is the home inspection. That usually is one of the first things that gets done. And these things are paid for by the buyer typically. And this is just the buyer's opportunity to really analyze the property and make sure that it is everything that the seller's claimed. So the home inspector will go out and they will inspect the property, put it together a report, and then you'll review that report. And maybe there's some recommended repair items in there, right? You and your agent will approach the selling side and you'll negotiate those repair items. And then usually you'll sign an amendment, basically dictating who's paying what and like you're agreeing to the condition of the property. In many cases, that marks the end of the due diligence period. However, there's other factors that can certainly play in, like, for example, an appraisal. If a house comes in under value and you have an appraisal contingency in your contract, that could also be grounds to get out of the contract and still get your earnest money back. And that's really what it boils down to is during that due diligence period, if you, the buyer, decide, hey, I had no idea that this roof was leaking, right? The home inspector went out and I got our leaking roof. I'm not comfortable with that. I didn't know that. That wasn't listed on the MLS listing. I don't want to buy this property anymore. You can void the contract, get your earnest money back, and move on to the next property. And that's really the point of it. If you have any other questions on due diligence periods, please reach out. As always, low rates, high speed.